If she had divorced him, this movie would be number one. Change My Mind. And also, his name is all over the files that were released today.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Immaculate, and if you're a returning subscriber, I greet you. Now I have a question, just one question. Do you guys hate Melania? Because why aren't you watching her documentary? Now feels like it's a flop. Do you guys think she's copying the Obamas or something? What makes it not so good enough? Is it because he's married to your favorite orange man? Anyway, from these reactions, clearly I have my answers, but I really want to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Let's discuss this. Watch.
Did y'all hear that Melania Trump came out with a movie? And guess what it's called? Melania. But my question is, who told her, like, this was something that anybody wanted? Especially at this time, like, with everything that's going on in the country. My guess is, this is just my working theory, is that she is just as obsessed with the Obamas as her husband is. And she figured since Michelle Obama came out with her book, Becoming, and it sold 1.4 million copies in the first week, and then it went on to sell 14 million copies worldwide, she figured, I'm a one-up her and come up with a movie. Except the reviews ain't looking so good. Bad enough, Amazon bought this movie for $40 million and then spent $35 million promoting the movie. The projections are giving flop. And to add gasoline to the fire, the director of the movie, Brett Ratner or something like that, the guy that directed the Rush Hour movies, he's been accused of SA by multiple women. And then there are reports that his name it's in the files. So that tracks. But are any of you gonna go see it? Because I think I'm a pass.
So the Melania Trump movie is at 6% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's flopping. No one's going to see it. Some theaters are even refusing to play it. But y'all know I always look at things through a deeper lens. This is a protest. This is a protest. I know it may be funny to look at how poorly this movie is doing, but understand the people are showing up by not showing up. This administration was paying to push propaganda through this film. Paying to push propaganda to the American populace, and people are saying no. People in this country and across the world are saying no. This is a protest, and I think we should look at it for what it actually is. This is a protest by the American people, by people across the world, saying we're not going to allow you to continue to spread mis and disinformation, to push lies and propaganda. Because understand something. The goal in this film was not to tell the truth. It was to construct and paint a certain image and push forth a certain narrative in hopes of convincing the American people, in hopes of convincing people of fallacy. And we said no. We said no. And I also heard through the grapevine that people are streaming Michelle Obama's Becoming on Netflix to make it number one.
So Melania Trump has a new film and is about to open in the box office this Friday, but very, very few sales of ticket sales, and this has already, before it's even opened, it's been declared a massive flop. Surprise, surprise. So this is a film that documents the life of Melania in the White House for the first 20 days. And I guess the people of United Kingdom were like, we are not interested in that shit, okay? We just want to know why your husband is basically running riot like a bull in a china shop around the world. We're not interested in seeing you just walking around pointing at things. I don't know. I haven't seen the film. I'm just imagining that she's just going around pointing at things. That's what I would do if I lived at the White House. I'd just go around pointing at things. So people of the UK have decided, no, we are not interested in that shit.
Yes, it's quite hilarious that the Melania documentary is a massive flop at the box office, but more importantly, did you know that of the $75 million budget it took to make Melania: the movie, $28 million of that was Melania Trump's personal fee. You heard that right. They paid Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States of America, $28 million while she is still the First Lady to make a movie about her. And she didn't have to do anything to earn that $28 million. She just got to put it in her pocket. And here's the part that is hilarious. They knew it was going to be a flop. They didn't even worry about it being a massive success in the box office. They were going to lie about it being a massive success anyway, despite what Rotten Tomatoes says or what the box office numbers say. It's an easy $28 million. And then they get to say that they made this box office smash hit and everybody loves the First Lady and she's the most popular, amazing, most beautiful First Lady that ever existed. It's a propaganda piece. It's another way to rile up their base without facts. And it's a way for them to make a quick $28 million. They've pulled the producers on us. They've pulled a Max Bialystock on us. They made a massive flop on purpose so they could make a bunch of money off of it. It's not a one-to-one comparison, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Well, guys, we did it. Melania the movie is the lowest rated movie ever on IMDb in the history. It is coming in at a paltry 1.1 out of 10. And I know there are thousands of reviews and probably most of those people haven't seen it, but we're doing the public a service by ranking it at that low, the lowest ever. We are warning everybody, please do not see this movie. It is government propaganda. It should have never been made, never seen the light of day. And because it has, now we have a duty. We have a civic duty to make sure it is suppressed and putting it at the lowest, not a low, not a bottom, the lowest, the bottom of all movies at a 1.1. Anybody who would have seen this pure propaganda movie is part of the cult, part of the Trump cult, and did it out of, they felt like they had to. They felt like they had to protect Daddy and to go see this and support his family. But we need to keep pummeling this into the ground, keep it at that low rating, and make it an absolute embarrassment for this administration, because that's what it is.
So Trump just tweeted every single seat for the Melania Trump movie was sold out in all theaters in the world. But it gets so much worse. 10 million people on Twitter are showing theaters where not a single ticket sold for the opening night of Melania at Boston's largest theater. And people were pointing out that I love that this is verifiable. Otherwise, we get headlines about how every single theater was sold out and it was a smashing success, along with fake pictures made from AI of packed out premiere showing. Well, it seems like Trump wanted to sell that idea, so they're right. Since we actually have the internet and we could show people things, nobody was going to this movie. I feel like even if I was a massive Trump supporter, I wouldn't even go to this movie just because I would think like walking to go see this movie, someone might attack me. Like, that's how bad people don't like Trump. So I'm like, I wouldn't even feel safe to go watch this movie even if I wanted to. Who else agrees with that? What do y'all think was in the comments? Let me know.
So almost no one showed up. The Melania movie just quietly flopped so loud. Empty theaters, soft ticket sales, no real audience interest, none at all. And here's the thing, this isn't about taste, this is about context. The film is centered on Melania Trump, and it's directed by Brett Ratner, a man who disappeared from Hollywood after multiple sexual misconduct accusations. You sure know how to pick men, Melania. That alone already narrows your audience. But add to that a reported 70+ million budget. Critics calling it empty, staged, propaganda adjacent, and theaters where screenings sold single-digit tickets. And suddenly, the silence makes so much sense. This wasn't rejected loudly, it was rejected quietly. No protests, no outrage, just people not showing up. And honestly, that's the most telling. Because cultural power isn't measured by how much money you spend. It's measured by whether people actually care. And this looks like a vanity project released into a cultural vacuum. When even controversy can't pull an audience in, that's not censorship. That's irrelevance, honey. You picked a wrong man.
Have y'all heard about that lady over there and her documentary that's supposed to be premiering tomorrow on Prime? Have you? Because I have. And I'm here to tell you that apparently it ain't going well. So listen. They were doing a limited release and the ticket sales were so poor. I think them ticket sales was worse than the last 3 Sydney Sweeney movies. Oh, Lord have mercy. When I tell you that they did like all these pre-screenings because it premieres tomorrow and the production is already losing money. But I don't know if y'all know or have heard of Brett Ratner. He is a disgraced director who was credibly accused by many people, actresses, actors, all kind of people, of inappropriate sexual conduct. He was the director of the docuseries. I feel like pedophiles of a feather, they flock together. I don't know. Anywho, I'm just here to say that I personally will not be watching. I will not be watching. And apparently millions of us won't be either. They say, yeah, ain't nobody buying them tickets. I guess it's just gonna go straight to streaming, on Prime. Okay. I would say I wish her the best of luck, but I don't. I wish that it never sees the light of day, but okay. Well, y'all have a good day. Okay, bye.
Melania Trump's documentary is crashing as quickly as Donald Trump's administration. I mean, this is really bad. Okay, so for the special screening at the Kennedy Center where Trump and Melania were there were a number of key folks who RSVP'd that they were going to be there that were no-shows. Brett Baier from Fox News, Kellyanne Conway, Riley Gaines, Benny Johnson, Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi, although what's-her-face, Nicki Minaj was there. Go figure. But that's not even the beginning of it. There were literally theaters that sold no tickets. In Palm Beach, near where Mar-a-Lago is, only 13% of the available tickets were sold. 13%. In AMC Boston, 0 tickets were sold for one of the showings, and only 20 tickets across 4 other showings were sold. Regal Cinema in Times Square, 0 tickets. At AMC Times Square, only 6 tickets sold. Jacksonville, Florida, super red. At the Cinemark, 0 sold. Atlanta, Georgia, 0 sold. Kansas City AMC Legends, no tickets. San Francisco, 0. Internationally, in London, one of their major theater chains, 1 ticket was sold. Who's that one? That one person doesn't even have a friend. And in Ireland, across 2 major theater chains, only 13 tickets were sold. This is like bad.
All the Trump supporters, why didn't y'all support the president's wife this weekend? Melania got 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then I saw on TikTok that y'all are paying people to go see the movie. This is what I'm talking about. You Trump supporters are so fake. Y'all love this man so much, but y'all didn't want to support his wife. Y'all didn't want to see the Immigrant movie? Why y'all didn't want to go see the Immigrant movie? Your president married an immigrant, so what's the issue? The issue is y'all don't like immigrants, but y'all okay with him marrying one, but then y'all trying to kick all the immigrants out. And y'all trying to pay people to go see this movie. This is so pathetic. And watch them try to spend it and lie, talking about, oh, this movie made $10 million. No, it didn't. It took them $40 million to make this movie, and y'all are not going to get nothing. A flop all the way.
major bad things is going on for Melania. Major. I know right now wherever Melania Trump is, I know she's mad. I know she's mad. So this is what's been going on in America and all around globally with Melania Trump. So it has said that Melania Trump, all her upcoming documentary that she is supposed to have, it is banned all over in South Africa. All over. Nobody wants to see it. Nobody wants to hear about it. So they ban it. And then on top of that, right here in America, nobody is showing up for her seats. So the seats are empty. They're like, we're not going. We're just not going to go. So all of the seats for her documentary are empty. So it's doing such a major impact on her documentary right now that I know anywhere she's sitting, she's upset. Let me tell you this. The backlash from her husband and what's going on right now with the administrator in America with the immigration and all, her husband and everything, it's causing her not to get ahead. So because of that, people are saying we're not going to support you, and they're really not. Seats are empty, and it's happening right here. So all the seats are empty. Nobody wants to purchase her ticket. And it was told that since Michelle Obama did her documentary, she wanted to be so much like Michelle Obama that she went ahead and did her movie. So she wants to do one up Michelle Obama. So she's like, Michelle Obama did a book documentary, so I'm just gonna go do a movie. And fortunately, she did the movie. The theaters are empty right here in America. So it's happening globally because in South Africa, they banned it. Now, I was told that you probably can watch maybe one or two places in South Africa, but majority of it is banned. So globally, she's banned from her movies and so on. So I don't know. So tell me your thoughts about the whole thing. Leave a comment section. Do you think that people should go see her movie? And let me know if you're planning to go see her movie or you're not. Let me know. All I know that there's a major backlash for her, and she's not happy, and the president's not happy. So let me know in the comment section, guys.